Hey there, guys. So the other day I pulled for True King Noctis, ended up getting him. And I was going to stop there, but I really do kind of want to get Prompto to go along with him. I ran Dark Visions, or Vision World, and it really demonstrated to me that Prompto is just such a good fit for the Noctis party. And Prompto's a decent breaker as well. He's got full uptime, infinite access, 89, 89 defense and spirit breaks. It's on his LB. Not SLB, it's on the LB, meaning you can literally spam it every time. He's got a field. He's overall decent. Damage isn't anything amazing, but it's okay. So we're going to do it. We're going to go for some Prompto pulls. So grand total, this would cost me 25, 35, or 33 is 5,500, 10,500 free pull. So it would be, if I go the whole way, it would be 20,000 Lapis, which we're gonna, I guess, do. I'm kind of going deep for Noctis. This is kind of crazy. Because it feels like we're gonna get power creep soon. It always feels that way, though. You know, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But you know, we get 50 Noctis. We get 50. I mean, Prompto. We get 50 Prompto fragments from the event. I already got them. We get 50 more on the banner if we go the whole way. So just like Noctis, if we get 2 copies, that would be EX2 on day 1 with 2 copies. With 1 copy, I would still need 50 extra fragments. Or with 0 copies, you know, we would get nothing. Which is a potential. So, oh my god. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But it's not looking good so far. Yeah, it's not looking good so far. So we are now dropping below 500k. This has not happened in a long time for me. I've been kind of vigilant about trying to keep a big stash in reserve, just in case anything big happens. You know, like new rarities or collaboration with a a game that I really love. But Ash dud. But yeah, so I don't know. I've still got a whole lot left over, so it's not that big a deal. So the next pull is free, but these pulls are not going very well so far. We've gotten literally just a guaranteed Neo and nothing else. So here's the free pull. So yeah, let's see if we can get ourselves a Prompto. I've also got the daily pull to do still, and the guaranteed Neo ticket we get from Dark Visions. I got another one today. Or the login rewards, whatever. Wow, these pulls are not going well. This Prompto pulls are very disappointing. Well, here's 50 fragments, so if we ever off-ban him in the future, we now have 100 fragments waiting for him. But, just big ouch. Let's see what happens here. Hey, we got a red. Please be Prompto, because, wow, this is painful. Got it. Okay, so there is EX1 plus 50 fragments. So I was really hoping to get like 2 copies before the end of the step up, so we could walk away. But we still need 1 copy for EX2, and I really want EX2 immediately, if possible. So an extra 5k. Oh my god, we're going so deep for Prompto. But here it is. And I think that's a guaranteed. I think this is a 10% chance to be Prompto. I think. Oh wow, a triple. Edgar. Oh, that's a dud. That was a guaranteed though. So the other 2 crystals, because the banner rate is 1% and a crystal is 3, so that's a 1 in 3 chance per crystal. So that's a 33% chance twice to get our EX2 Prompto on day 1. Maria, the new Maria. It's a new unit. She's not that good, in my opinion. I did argue with people, and people were saying she's really good. I don't think she is. That's just my opinion. I wasn't really looking for her, but whatever. And then, oh my god, Remake Cloud. That's the original Cloud, not even the premium one. That's the old version. So this was a super dud last step. 2 new units. It looks like Edgar was new as well, but whatever. So we got, damn it, I really wanted freaking EX2 on day 1, so we're getting not EX2 on day 1. Thankfully, he is a Brave Shift unit, meaning he doesn't have... oh, wow, wait, actually... Huh. Without EX2, he can't do his Amplify, I don't think. Oh my god, so he's actually going to do pretty terrible damage until I get him to EX2. That's very unfortunate. Huh. I mean, I'm definitely not pulling just straight Lapis, no step up, so that's not going to happen. So it's just too bad. And here's a login ticket, just a guaranteed Neo, totally off banner, totally whatever. It could be Prompto. It could be. Unlikely. You know, it's like a 1 in 150 chance, or a 1 in 200 chance. But hey, it could be. And here we go. Oh my god. Go back. Can I throw it back? Okay, this card, man, I've got 4 of those cards. Well, that's a level 130 card without any Cactuars, because you know JP doesn't give Cactuars. But okay, so we got our Prompto EX1. No real way to get EX2 without just going literally just raw pulls, and that's never gonna happen, never. So okay, into the Shard Dungeon. Wow, who am I taking out the Shard Dungeon for him? Who would... Zach is really close to hitting EX3, so maybe I just... 18 days away, approximately. Maybe I'll take... I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Anyway, one last thing. People were asking me what is the Royals categories. Let me show you just, you know, my personal units of royalty. So this is the royalty category, the new category that Noctis leads. So like, you know, Flaring Rain, the old Rain, Cecil, because for 2 reasons. For one thing, Cecil worked for royalty. If you remember the beginning of the game, he was the Red Wing commander under King Baron. Then he, well, spoilers, he became the King of Baron by the end of the game. Lena and Ferris are daughters of King Tycoon. Ferris is, Edgar is obviously the king of Figaro. Tyvis and Yish, I guess they're royalty because they worked in the beginning of the story. They were working for the king, I forget his name. Not Tato. Tato was the prince. The prince was Tato. Oh god, who was the king's name? Tato killed him, so he's dead now. But at the time, Tyvis and Yish were working for the king. Tato's father, I forget his name, he's dead, whatever. Prompto is royalty because he's like, you know, the boyfriend of Noctis, or the best friend of Noctis. Edge is the king of Eblin after he killed his own parents. He had to, of course, if you know the storyline. He didn't have a choice. Yes, we already talked about that. Reagan and Laswell are royalty because Laswell became Emperor of Hesse or something. Is it Hesse? I think it's Hesse. Yes, Rain is Aldor, Laswell is Hesse. Creel is because it's the daughter of Galoof. Galoof is the king of Castle Ball or whatever. Lunafreya, I have no idea. I didn't play Final Fantasy 15. I don't know anything about the story. Let me know in the comments, why is Lunafreya royalty? Charlotte, because she's the knight captain of the Knight Grandshouts, whatever. Knights of Grandshouts. Ilmatil, because she again worked for the king of the Season 4 country. I don't know. Cal, same thing. Ricard, I did play 2. I forgot the story entirely. I don't know why he's a royalty. Kane, because he was the commander of the Dragoons under King Baron. Noctis, no idea. Garnet, because she is not technically the princess of Alexandria, because Bronn adopted her. She wasn't actually born to Bronn, so she's not a bloodline princess. So honestly, she shouldn't really, in my opinion, she should not have the category, even though she is, by way of adoption from Queen Bran, she is the princess of Alexandria. But not really, because she was adopted. She wasn't born as the princess. Anyway, Rain, he took over Aldor. Cyan, I don't think... So Cyan was the commander of the samurais or whatever of Doma Castle. Then they all died because of Kefka. I don't think he actually got promoted to king, even though his castle was... He's the only... I guess by default, he becomes the king of Doma Kingdom because he's literally the only survivor of Doma Kingdom, so he's the king of a kingdom of one. Technically? Am I right here? I don't know. But that's why he's a royal. Noctis, no idea. Ferris, talk about that. She's the daughter of King Tycoon. Physalis, I don't know. I'm not super expert on the Brave Exvius lore. So Physalis is like the descendant of Snavlenka. Is that right? So she's like, and isn't so is Nelica. Isn't Nelica also the descendant of Snavlenka? So doesn't that make like Physalis and Nelica related? Either sisters, cousins, something. I don't know. Anyway, Ashe is the princess of Dalmasca. Even though the Dalmasca kingdom was overthrown, she's technically still the princess or the queen of Dalmasca. Tyve, as we went over. Delita becomes the king of everything, the king of the entire kingdom. If you play Final Fantasy Tactics, he started off as just a knight. By the end of Tactics, he is literally the grand supreme king of the entire country because he overthrew and killed everyone else, basically. Or caused them to get killed. It's pretty gruesome. But yeah, Riddar, I don't really know. I like browse Season 4. I started skipping in Season 4. I don't know Riddar's whole story. I know he's like Snavlenka's husband. So I guess he married the queen, so he became the king, I think. I don't know. I'm not good on Season 4. I skipped a whole lot of it. We went over last well. Regis, I don't know the story of Final Fantasy 15. I didn't play it. Isn't he like the king? Well, so if Noctis is the king, if Noctis is the king in 15, and Regis is, I know he's Noctis' dad. So I guess Regis had to have been the first king, and then he retired or something. I don't know. I didn't play 15. And then Rosa marries Cecil at the end of 14. At the end of 4, and Rosa becomes the queen of Baron, with Cecil being the king of Baron. That's how the epilogue of the game goes. And that's your brief lore history lesson, which was probably broken in so many places, especially with the Final Fantasy Brave Exvius lore. I'm absolutely sure on like the 5, the 6, etc. But some of the stuff I'm just guessing, like the 15s, I don't know. Like Luna Freya. Why is Luna Freya? Oh! No, wasn't Luna Freya married to Noctis? So I guess she's the queen, right? I didn't play 15, but I have seen like just lore tidbits from just playing Brave Exvius, so I don't know. Anyway, this was supposed to be a poll video that went so far off track. I didn't mean for it to go that far off track. There's the Prompto polls. Hope it's enjoyable. We did get 1 copy and 100 fragments, so we're 50 fragments away. So, oh my god. We have 2 weeks of Dark Visions. There is no way for me to get him in time without pulling more, and I'm not pulling more, so yeah, I guess I'll just do another run with Prompto. Anyway, see you in a bit.